the 3030 project is make the project available for poets who want to write together, for poetry groups, for groups who have some kind of a bond. Tonight, we have with us a poet who has both been to our conferences, has participated in the 3030 project, and in a part of that project that is actually going to be published as a book by Tupelo Press of Korean American women poets. So Pamela, if you would like to come up and read. Pamela wrote with us in October of last year, in a month when we had a group of poets all writing together to raise funds specific for the publication of this anthology, which was what we thought a really valuable way to use the project for a specific book.
That's all I was going to say about me. So, my name is Pamela Paek. I actually am not somebody who shares a lot about myself personally. I tend to put that on the page. So the 4 poems I'm going to share with you today are all from 3030 from October and have not been edited. And as you'll see, there are definitely parts of me that are normally never talked about. So the first one is now stuck. It's called I Never Say I'm a Feminist. As I came to the counter to get some pamphlets, she eyed my navy tea-length Laura Ashley dress with a slight puff at the shoulders and 3/4 sleeves with a rose brocade and sweetheart neckline. And she couldn't miss the pearls or the spiral perm teased up and held with a large matching bow. I watched her take it all in, so when she hissed, "You had no idea who Gloria Steinem is, do you?" I knew my Jessica McClintock perfume was too much. Verified when the bottle spills all over my box of books when I drove to grad school, and even a year later, the fragrance made me gag, so I threw them all away and haven't worn perfume since. And then I wished the sorority pin over my heart wasn't the flashy 14-karat gold adorned with pearls and topped with a ruby, or that yesterday I wore a red suit with gold-trimmed piping along the blazer's collar and bottom of the pleated skirt with shoes dyed to match. Monday was a jade green dress with a flared skirt and fake pockets that looked like scallop shells. And always hose. I'd never go out bare-legged. And big earrings, ones bigger than silver dollars, except gold, like large pirate coins. I looked straight at her and, never breaking my gaze, took my right hand and switched off all the piles of paper she had neatly lined and color-coded, and they scattered the floor in a mix of pastels. I never acknowledged her question, and when we ran into each other in the bathroom at an Indigo Girls concert 2 days later, I was in baggy jeans and a t-shirt. She stopped and flourished her arm for me to go first. I smiled. That was about half a lifetime ago. So, I don't, you can tell I don't look like that. Okay.
We'd love to see it.
No. Okay, so here's one that is very personal, and it's called Safety First. Our 2 dogs barked with menace they didn't know where to direct. Their mouths foamed, froth shaking in fistfuls before it wet darkened the beige carpet. His freckled fingers pulled the long zipper down the nylon bag until it curved at the end. They loaded 2 bullets from a box, cocked the rifle straight, and swept off the safety. His lips and mouth cradled the muzzle, his right arm stretched down the barrel, his fingers searching for the trigger. I yanked the rifle away, hearing the metal of the muzzle hit the back of his teeth. I didn't use one hand to open the chamber and drop the 2 bullets into my palm, fold them into my pocket, zip up the black bag, eyes never leaving his face before walking away. No. I spoke at my best friend's funeral, earned my Ph.D., held each dog until her shaking stopped, matron of honor for my sister, ate a lot of bread, and stayed married for another 13 years. And as you get to know me, it gets worse. So that's what this one is about. This is about my best friend who died in 2000. I sobbed as I wrote this. I will try my best to hold it together to read it. I do want to share it with you guys. It's called In Honor of a Firefighter. Your living room stretched tall and long like in church, stained glass windows speckling the air with colored light. We went for a walk, the grass green and plush, and I wished I had long sleeves because the cold misted my arms. We came to a corner, a cemetery to one side, and you put your left hand on my right forearm and said, no, you don't go this way. My screams should have shattered the entire federal building in downtown Oakland, each glass floor imploding in a silent shudder. They should have brought a new life to Anthony, the heroin junkie found dead in the stairwell the day after we paid him to sharpen 500 pencils. But they didn't. And I must have gasped the silent screams of a helpless goldfish that fell out of a bowl, just open and shut of the mouth until not. And I wished I had told you to stay with me on that corner, but I didn't, and you stayed dead. Even in my dreams, I don't know how to ask what I want. After they drug out your charred remains, after your whale pendant disappeared, after the flag was folded into a triangle, after the bagpipes chanted and cried, after the plane's flyby separated a missing man, after prosecutors detailed the scene your parents stayed to take in and in and in. I dropped out of school and splayed the floor. You sat at the foot of my bed one night, in a bluish tint like R2-D2 projecting Leah and A New Hope. One foot was folded under the other knee. I used to remember what you told me. I wrote it all down. I promise you I'd never forget. But I didn't. Kim, please come back and remind me. That file is in an old laptop that I will refuse to unpack yet. And my last poem is about how I feel about work. I'm really shy. An introvert after a day of meetings. 1. Help desk request. Install a plugin for more commas and ellipses between people. 2. I want to climb into an abalone shell off the South African coast, tie plug each hole, stretch out on the thick tongue flesh, and seal shut myself in. 3. Another word, and I'll burst into a swarm of fireflies.